Garmin may have unintentionally offered a glimpse into the future of its Forerunner series with a surprising online leak. The name Forerunner 970 was discovered on Garmin's Taiwan website in an unusual mix of Korean and English, which raised eyebrows given Taiwan's primary language is Mandarin. This language mismatch only made the leak feel more credible, suggesting it wasn't just a random error. The appearance of the 970 caught the attention of tech followers and fitness enthusiasts alike, particularly given the popularity of earlier models like the Forerunner 265 and 965. The leap to 970 hints at more than just a new model. It could signal a new direction in product design or branding. What's especially intriguing is how the leak happened. Rather than a splashy announcement, the name turned up quietly in an extended warranty document. For a company like Garmin, known for tight information control, this kind of slip is rare and significant. Adding fuel to the fire, the inclusion of multiple languages in the listing gave it an added layer of legitimacy. The number 970 itself is raising questions. Garmin typically follows a logical progression with its product names, so many expected a 975 or perhaps a 275. Skipping those and jumping to 970 has sparked speculation. Is this a new naming structure, a fresh product tier, or perhaps a temporary naming shift to align with a parallel lineup? The answers remain unclear for now, but it's evident that something is changing. While Garmin hasn't officially shared specs for the 970, we can make some educated guesses based on past models. Users should expect familiar features such as long-lasting battery, precise GPS tracking, heart rate monitoring, Vodamax data, sleep insights, and blood oxygen monitoring. These have been staples in the premium Forerunner range, and it's safe to assume they'll continue. To make a real impact though, the 970 will likely need to push further. Potential upgrades could include an even brighter AMOLED display for better visibility outdoors, expanded onboard storage for music and offline maps, and improved software with faster syncing and smarter recovery suggestions. Battery life might also see enhancements, especially during GPS-heavy activities. The big question is how this new model fits into Garmin's existing product ecosystem. Will it replace the 965, serve as a more premium alternative, or simply act as a stepping stone to a future model, like a 975? There's also a chance it could represent an experimental direction as Garmin explores new product categories. Reinforcing the credibility of the leak are regulatory filings linked to the Forerunner 970. These are often filed just before a product goes public, suggesting that the launch could be right around the corner. Garmin has remained silent, but this approach is in line with its usual playbook: let interest build before making an official reveal. For current owners of the 265 or 965, there's no need to panic. These models are still strong performers and will likely continue to receive software updates. However, if you're considering an upgrade, it might be wise to wait a little. The 970 could offer cutting-edge features, and its release might also drive down the prices of existing models, making for a good bargain. Garmin fans have high hopes for the 970. Common requests include a more visible display in bright light, a slimmer and more comfortable design, increased storage, better Bluetooth stability, and smarter training suggestions based on recovery and sleep data. These are meaningful upgrades that could significantly improve daily usability. One lingering concern among longtime users involves Garmin's software support for older devices. Some fear that with each new release, older models will be left behind when it comes to firmware updates and new features. Clear communication from Garmin about long-term support policies would go a long way in reassuring customers. In summary, Garmin has a strong track record in the wearables space, trusted by athletes and everyday users alike. If the Forerunner 970 delivers thoughtful improvements and lives up to the hype, it could become a standout addition to the lineup.